Building with Papa. Like, subscribe, and ring that bell. See that pencil line on the wall? That's going to be the edge of my cabinet that I'm going to measure over to do the cutouts. I already did this cutout for the access panel, and we'll put a plastic panel over it. I marked where the clean out is going to go. I drill through this side first so that I know that I've got the hole in the center. Then I'm going to use a hole saw to cut the round hole for the clean out. Okay? Make sure you drill from the back to the front so you have the center, then use your hole saw. Cut through, and everything should line up as long as you took your measurements from the line of the edge of your cabinet and from the floor. Alright, it looks good. Now we're going to assemble the drawer. Alright, here are all the pieces. It's real simple. You start putting the pieces, they join together. You put glue in there in the finger joints, and then it'll make that drawer nice and secure. You can put a couple brads in it, whatever you like. Alright, you first build the three sides. Once you have all three sides built, then you will, you put glue in the grooves, slide the bottom in, once you get it all the way in, then you will install the front piece. This locks everything in, and you're ready to install your tracks. Alright, now the tracks are simple. The RTA cabinets give you the holes exactly where you're going to put the tracks. They have adjustments in and out so that you can adjust it if it feels tight when the drawer is sliding front to back. They have pre-drilled holes on the side here, so as you move the track back, you can decide which hole of the track that you want to use. Okay, that's a good location. It's pre-drilled. Just screw it in. It's no big deal. This track is made for many different types of cabinets. Alright, this is a soft close. It works very nice. Now measure from the side to the track. Make sure you have the same distance in the front and the back. If you don't, there's an adjustment screw there that you can turn, see, and it will slide side to side. Get it where you want it, tighten the screw up, and it'll be right where you want it. You don't want to have to do it once you already put the drawer in. Do it ahead of time. As long as your cabinet is true and square, you won't have any issues. Okay, let's go on to the next step. Okay, now I put my cabinet on the line, and all the holes line up very nicely. When you built the wall, you should have installed backing so that your cabinets, you can attach to them. Now this is going to cantilever over, and a sink is going to go into that spot. So you need to put cleats on the wall, use a level on top of your cabinet, bring it all the way across and to the front. Alright, this is the epoxy countertops that I made. Go see that video. It'll show you how to make this top. It's very simple. Alright, I put the top on and I get the sink, and the sink has a diagram of the hole that you need to cut out. So I have drawn everything onto the countertop. I put the blue tape down. You can see the marks. That's where I have to cut. A nice circular saw works. I use my battery one. It's powerful enough. Cut through it, and the sink fits in there very nicely. Alright, we're waiting for the plumber. He's going to come out and tie everything together. but this is starting to look good. Okay, plumber came out today and he set the sink, all the plumbing. You can see the plastic access panel is in the back. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and set the drawer. If you see the tracks, it has a little plastic pin on the side. You pull that out. That's going to lock it in place once you put it in there. Now you see the little stud there on the right hand side and the hole in the bottom of the drawer. That hole slides on top of the pin, and the plastic pin you push in and it locks that drawer in place. Just like that. Now that drawer won't come off until you pull those out, and then you can lift the drawer off the track. That's working very nicely. Went right in the way that it should. Okay, now let's move forward. Okay, the next step is we're going to put the doors on this cabinet. The reason I do the doors first is because once they're set, I can adjust my drawer face up or down to give me the correct spacing that I'm looking for. All right, the hinges, you can see everything's routed out, drilled out, holes are there. It's really difficult to mess this up. It's simple. Now, again, on the inside of the cabinet, they've already pre-drilled holes for you. So you're just going to screw it into that hole. Very, very simple. Okay. Once you have them in, then there's adjustment screws. Screws that will push the door left or right, in or out, so that you can make the adjustments to get your line between the cabinets or cabinet doors so everything lines up correctly. So get both doors on, do your adjustments, get them top, bottom, and the gap in the middle all to line up. All right, now we're going to move to the drawer face. Okay, now we take the drawer face. They have some marks on the drawer faces. Now you can utilize them. They do help. Make sure you use the correct line for your assembly. Okay, whether you want it higher, lower, a little left, a little right, and everything's pre-drilled out for you to screw it all together. This is very, very simple. Okay, then next we're going to put on the hardware, and that's it. Look, it's complete. Building with Papa. Like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Give me a thumbs up. See you on the next one.